സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം. സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മ.
Good morning, Namaskaram. Yeah. Audio is clear? Audio is good? Okay. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vasudeva Sudam Tevam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitavratavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatva Manusandadami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullarabindayada Patranetra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalido Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapannaparijataya Totra Vetraigaparnaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita Mrtaduhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandana Partho Vatsasudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gita Mrtam Mahad Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Madronatada Jayadratha Jala Gandhara Nilopala Shalyagrahavati Kripena Vahani Karnena Vela Kula Ashwathama Vikarna Ghora Magara Duryodhana Vartini Sotirna Khalu Pandavai Gananadi Kaivartaka Keshavaha Parasharyavachasarojamamalam Gītārtha-khandotkaram Nānākhyānaka-kesaram Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhidam Loke Sajjana Shatpadairaharaha Pepiyamanam Muda Bhuyat Bharata Pankajam Kalimala Pradhvam Sinasreyase Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marudastunnanti Divyaistavaihi Vedais Sanga Padakramopanishader Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthita Tadgadena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyandam Navidusura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Good morning and namaskaram to all. We have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We have started the seventh chapter. We completed three verses, one, two, three, and today we will continue with the fourth verse of seventh chapter, Jnana Vijnana Yogam. So, in the first verse, Bhagavan promised Bhagavan promised that asamshayam samagram mam yatha jnasyasi tachrunu. I will explain to you samagram in complete so that you will have absolutely no doubt, absolutely no doubt in this understanding, in this jnanam, in this knowledge. We'll move to the fourth verse. भूमिरापो नलो वायुः खं मनो बुद्धिरेव च अहंकार इतीयं मे भिन्ना प्रकृतिरष्टधा भूमिरापो नलो वायुः खं मनो बुद्धिरेव च अहंकार इतीयं मे भिन्ना प्रकृतिरष्टधा. So, Bhagavan says, Bhumihi. See, Bhagavan explains about this Prakriti. Okay, this Prakriti. The next verse is going to say that whatever I am going to tell you, this 8 numbers, Ashtadha, is called Apara Prakriti. It is Apara Prakriti. Iyam me Prakriti cha. This universe which appears, right, which is appearing, what is appearing to you, this universe, idam me prakriti, that which appears in me, okay, is my nature. What is that? Bhumihi. General meaning, okay, normal meaning is Bhumihi means earth means anything that is solid. It is not necessarily that what we are staying here, this earth. No, anything that is gross. Bhumihi, apaha, waters, analaha, agni, fire, vayuhu, air, kham, space, manaha, mind, buddhi, buddhi, intellect, ahankaraha. Ahankaraha means that which says ego, this I, ahankaraha, that I am doing, this notion of I, ahankaraha, iti cha ashtadha bhinna. This eight, which is split as this eight, is this whole universe. This whole universe is consists of these 8 parts, which is apara prakriti, bhumihi, apaha, analaha, vayuhu, kham, manaha, buddhi, ahankara. This 8. In consciousness, in Brahman, okay, that is, which is akhandam, which is universal consciousness, which is one only. In that one consciousness, that which first, okay, first that appears first is Maya. That is the Shakti or Brahma Shakti is Maya. How to understand this? See, you take a painting. What you have is a canvas, right? A beautiful canvas, which is very plain. There is nothing in the canvas. That canvas is like Brahman, is like consciousness. In that canvas, when you put the glue, first glue, which the glue covers the canvas, right? Which is objectum, which covers the canvas, is like this Maya. and then the painting, the painting which starts with various colors, the flowers, the birds, the mountains, the rivers, etc. We do the painting. Once the painting is completed, the canvas is totally covered. You see only the painting, you see the flowers and the mountains, and all these are the names and forms which appear in the canvas. Like that, whatever is appearing as this painting which covers the canvas, afterwards we don't see the canvas at all. We see only the superficial painting only. So like this in Brahman, in this consciousness, the Brahma Shakti is the Maya Shakti. And these two cannot be separated. The Shakti and the Shaktan, the Shakti and Shiva, these two cannot be separated. Shakti is inherent with this Shaktan. See, and this Shakti you can't see also, right? The Shakti, how will you see? Suppose someone, say like you take Bruce Lee for example. When you see Bruce Lee, by looking at him, you don't know how much Shakti he has. Unless and until he does some Karyam. Okay? By seeing the Shakti Karyam, we realize, we understand the Shakti of the Shaktan. So Shakti Karyam, say like somebody, suppose you see a person who is say 70 kg or 60 kg, by looking at him, you won't do anything. But the moment he lifts, say 100 kg or 150 kg, then you know that, oh my God, this guy has got so much power in him. The Shakti Karyam, something has to appear. Something has to appear as a. Sorry, Revati ji, you want to say something? Something you. Okay, maybe by mistake. Yeah. Okay. So, audio you can hear, no? Audio is okay? All okay? Okay, fine. So, this Shakti Karyam, when you see the Karyam, then you realize the Shakti. So, like that, the Maya Shakti, the Brahma Shakti is Maya, and the Shakti Karyam is the appearance of this universe. The appearance of this universe is the Shakti Karyam, and the Shakti is Maya Shakti, and it is the Brahma Shakti. So there is, these two cannot be separated, right? This is always inherent with it. So like that we have to understand, and that which covers the Brahman is called Avyakritam. It is called Avyakritam. Avyakritam is same as Avyaktam. You can take it as Avyaktam. And this Avyaktam is also termed as Maya. Okay. And the next state, the Shakti Karyam, the first Shakti Karyam is the Prana, is the cosmic energy, which is what first appears. The energy is the first, or the cosmic energy. It is called Mahanatma. Kathopanishad says this as Mahanatma, or in as Hiranyagarbhan, or cosmic energy. In our later terms, we can term as cosmic energy. Prajapati. Okay, Mahattattvam, right? Mahattattvam. All this is this energy, the Shakti Spandanam, the vibration. That is the first that appears in Brahman because of the Maya Shakti, and this covers. Once this appears, the Brahman is covered. Like the painting, once the painting starts, then the canvas you can't see. You see only the painting. Like that. Then this prana, this Mahattattvam, the first ahankara, that is the first ahankara, I. And this I is the universal ahanta. Okay, universal ahanta of that ahankara of this mahattattvam. That is the I. And what is the body? The body is the sattva buddhi. This cosmic energy is the body. It is the body and the jivahanta. From there, okay, from this prana, the various jivas starts coming out. Various jivas are coming, like the animals, the plants, the virus, or the sun, moon, devas. All these jivas they come out of this prana. This from the mahattattvam. The individual ahanta starts coming out. Right? This is how the whole universe which is appearing. So here Shankara Bhagavad Pada, he has explained this particular verses in a different way. uh, what he says is that what Bhagavan Adi Shankara, what he says is that he goes to the sukshmam of every eight prakriti, every eight parts. Say bhumihi. Bhumihi means it is, he goes as bhumi. What it means is that it is the smell, gandham, the subtle. Okay, the subtle form of bhumi is gandham. Sukshma tanmatra. Tanmatra is the minute, the smallest. Okay, you can take it as atom or molecule. The smallest part of bhumi, that is gandham. So it comes out as gandham, and then apaha means taste. So which is the one which came first? Come. Okay, the first thing that appeared is the akasha, and it appeared as first shabdam. So this shabdam is also called spodam. This is the spodam. So naturally the first shakti spandanam, the shakti karyam which comes out is the shabdam, which is called spodam. And this is the, there is a sound, the space has a sound. If anyone wants to experiment, put your both the fingers, press your ears tight. When you press both your ears tight, you can hear the sound. That sound which appears when you press tight, that shabdam is the property of akasha. So the space has a sound. That sound is called spodam. That is the first vibration, the first shakti spandanam, or the first karyam. Shakti Karyam is Shabdam or Akasha. That is why Taittiriya Upanishad says, Tasmadva etasmadatmana akasha sambhutaha akashad vayuhu vayoragnihi agnerapah adhyah prithvi prithivya oshadhayah oshadhibhyonnam annat purushaha. So in this atma, in this brahman, that which first appeared is akasha. Tasmadva etasmad atmana akasha sambhudaha. Then from akasha, akashat vayuhu, air, vayor agnihi, then agni, agneravaha, from fire, waters, Agnerapah, Adhyah Prithivi, from Adbhi, from the water, Prithivi, Prithivya, Oshadayaha, Oshadibhyam. That goes like that. So here, come, Vayu, that is the spodam, and it's, sorry, come, Akasha, Akasha, the smallest is Shabdam, the sound. Then the Tanmatra, Sukshma Tanmatra of Vayu is touch, and Agni, the Sukshma Tanmatra is in the form of Rupam, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, and Apaha. The Sukshma Tanmatra, the smallest, is Rasam, right? Taste, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandham, the smell. So the smallest is Bhumihi, smell. So these are the five Sukshma Tanmatras from which, see, always the from the Sukshma only Sthulam comes out, right? From when the atoms are combined, molecules and molecules combined, and the Sthulam, the gross product is come. So it is always from Sukshmam to Sthulam. That is why the subtlest of these five big elements is space, which you cannot see at all, absolutely, but you know that space is there because there is no space where there is no space. So it is the space is everywhere, which is akhandam, right? Even in the pot. Suppose you take a pot, and in the pot you have got a pot space, and outside also is space, and where the pot, the clay sits also is in space. So the space is akhandam, which you cannot see, but you can understand. It is all pervading. The space is all pervading. That is why it's called one. The Akasham is the body of Bhagavan. Akasha Shariram Brahma. Akasham is the Shariram of Brahma. That is the body of this Bhagavan. Because it is Akhandam. It is all pervading. Right? So even when the pot, when you move it in space, right? The space doesn't move. The spot only moves. So there is no division in space. That is the subtlest of the five big elements. And from there, Vayu, the air, and from there, next, Akashat Vayu, Vayu Ragnihi. So all these five big elements are formed from this Tanmatra. And then next, what is it next? Ahankara. Ahankara is the base or is the root. Sorry, before that we have to say manaha. Mind. Mind is the subtlest of the mind. See, already this mind, you don't have to say mind because mind is already explained as Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandham here. So Bhumihi, Apaha, Analaha, Vayuhu come. All the subtlest parts of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandham together is the mind. So then what is this mind specifically told is the root of that mind, which is the karanam of this mind is ahankara. Ahankara. That is which says I am. So that is the ahankaram. Then buddhi. Buddhi is the subtlest, is the buddhi mahattattvam, which we already explained. Mahanatma, mahattattvam, hiranyagarbhan, prajapati, all this or the cosmic energy, right? This is the buddhi here. And what is then ahankara here in this verse? Ahankara idiyamme. This ahankara, that is the avyaktam. The cause of this ahankara is from the avyaktam. This is maya. From maya, ahankara is then buddhi, that is mahattattvam, and then from there the ahankara, which is the mind, which produces the mind, and then Akasha, Vayu, Anala, Apaha, Bhumihi. This eight, okay, all these eight together is the parts or constituents of the whole universe, which includes our own body, which is the same as this body or any other body. All this, everything, all these eight is the Prakriti. This is called Apara Prakriti. That will come in the next verse. Why Apara Prakriti? Apara Prakriti is the lower, which is lower. Why? It is Jada Vastu. It is Jadam. It will never know that I am there. Right? This all eight parts which is explained now is the Apara Prakriti, which is the lower nature because it is the Jada Prakriti. Now, when the Jiva, when the Jiva comes, okay, the Jivan, which is the reflected consciousness, the Brahman, when it reflects on this Antakaranam in this mind, when it reflects in this Upadhi, that Jiva, Jivan or Jivatma, you call it, that Jiva Bhava, when it comes, which is from the Brahman, which is from the Para, which is from the, which is there, the eternal Atma or Bhagavan. When it reflects in this medium, that Jiva, because without which, please listen carefully, without which the experience of this five Jada Prakriti is not possible. That means that Jiva makes this appear. Without that Jiva, the world does not have any existence. This Jiva gives existence to this Jada. All this. See, for example, this bottle becomes a because of the jiva, which because of the jiva in me, or that jiva in you, me or you, because of the jiva only, this becomes existence. This exists, this exists only because of the jiva. Are you getting, are you trying to follow what I am saying? So the consciousness which reflects in the medium makes everything in this universe existence, or it lends existence to all the eight prakritis, which is apara prakriti, because of that jiva. If there are no jivas here, the world is not there. So the Brahman or the consciousness or Bodham, which is Akhandam, which is one, when it reflects through the various mediums, and that lends its existence to all the Jada Prakriti. That is why that is called Para Prakriti. That is the Para Prakriti. The Jiva Bhava or the Jivan is the Para Prakriti, and all the eight is the Apara Prakriti. Bhubi Rapo Analo Vayu Kham Mano Buddhirevacha Ahankara Idiyam Me Bhinna Prakriti Rashtadha. This eight is the Apara Prakriti and the Jiva Bhutam. Next verse, if I read, you will know it. Apareyamitastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param jiva bhutam mahabaho edam dharyate jagat. See, generally when we say prakriti, nature, we say, just casually we say nature, right? Nature, we say prakriti, but it is the divinity. It is the divinity in the prakriti which we have to see, right? We have to see that this prakriti which appears in front of you is the shariram of consciousness. It is the Bhagavan's body. It is. So anything you see, you have the mixture of this Jadam and Bodham. Anything that appears to you is a mixture of this Jadam, the insentient, and the Bodham, which is sentient. And because of that sentient thing, because of that Bodham, everything else becomes exists. It exists. The mountain exists, the sun exists, you exist, the animals exist, right? The devas exist, everything exists because of the jiva when it knows. When it knows, when it exists, it knows. So, what is the cause of, or what is that cause with which we know, that exists, the body exists, or the Jadam exists? The existence to the Jadam is caused by the Jiva. And what is that What is the reason or parama karanam? What is the ultimate cause of this jiva bhava? Brahman, which is one, right? Which is only one. When it reflects through various mediums, this jiva bhava comes, and this jiva gives existence to every object in this world. That is why Edam dharyate jagat. Got it? Iyam me apara. These 8 which explained in the previous words is apara prakriti. Okay? Hey Mahabaho Arjuna, itaha tu, apart from this, anyam jiva bhutam prakritim, there is another prakriti, right? Which is taking the form of jiva bhutam. Jiva bhutam, which takes the form of jiva, like the humans, animals, plants, birds, all this, right? This jiva bhutam, you know this as param vidhi. Know this as para. Why it is para? Because it is the reflection of the consciousness, which is the ultimate truth, which is the ultimate Brahman, Bhagavan, God, anything you call it, Atma, right? When that reflects, or it is, that is the Parama Karanam, without which this Jiva Bhavam is not possible. So this reflected consciousness is the Jiva, and that makes everything else alive. Okay, so that you know that as Param Vidhi, you know this as Para Prakriti. That is also Prakriti only. What do you mean by Prakriti? Prakriti Prakarshena Kriti. Prakarshena Kriti. Because Kriti means karma. Because of karma, it makes it possible to appear as many. Okay, because of that kriti, prakriti, prakarshena kriti. So creates it creates many. That many means humans, animals, plants, mountains, rivers, galaxies. All that is prakriti. It is the divinity of that Bhagavan, right? And all this, okay, all this jiva and the 8, everything is a notion. It is an appearance in that ultimate cause, Brahman. The whole Prakriti is an appearance, like the mirage water that appears on a desert. It is its nature. It is the Maya Shakti of this desert that it produces water to appear. Okay, so what is Maya? Maya. What is the definition of Maya? Ya ma sa Maya. That which is not there. Ya ma, which is not there. Sa Maya. Maya madam. I don't know madam or sir, but Maya is generally called a Maya madam. So somebody said Maya madam. So Maya is that which is not there. Ya ma sa Maya. I hope it is clear, right? These 2 verses. Right. And then what is Jagat? Jagat is I think Javena Gachati iti Jagat. That is constantly changing. Jagat means which constantly changes. It is the Jagat, which changes at every moment. Every moment it is constantly changing. And you have to remember one thing, why this change appears. See, to realize a change, you have to be stationary. If you are not stationary, you can't experience a change. See, for example, we don't feel we are moving, right? But actually, we are moving along with the earth. The earth is rotating on its own axis. At the same time, earth is rotating around the sun also. But we don't feel we are moving. Why? Because there is no relative motion between us and the earth. So that there you can't make out the movement. But you see that we are changing all the time. From childhood to youth, youth to old age, the change we are able to see. To experience a change, you have to be stationary. There has to be something which is stationary, which is not moving, and that is you. You, me, that consciousness which never changes, which is unchanged. In that consciousness, this Jagat constantly changes, continuously, which is changing. And this change, this change is appearing in you and me. And that you and me, which is not changing, which is unchanging, which is never moving, is Atma. Like the canvas of a painting. Everything else, including this Jiva Bhava, is Prakriti. One is Apara Prakriti, and the other one is Para Prakriti. So this Para Prakriti makes or lends the existence to the Apara Prakriti. That is the reason Bhagavan says, Apareyam idastvanyam Prakritim Vidhi me param Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho Eedam Dharyate Jagat. So this Jiva Bhutam, all the Jivas give Dharayati. This Jivas carrying. Jivas are the one which carries this universe. Got it? Idam Jagat Dharyate. Yeah. Okay, another example also we can give. The sun, the sun rays, when the sun is reflected in various vessels. You take water in various vessels, you will find the reflection of the sun in these various vessels, various pots, right? As per the quality of the water, the reflection will be, you can see the reflection as bright, some may be dim, some may be blurred, like that. It has got nothing to do with the sun. It all depends on the quality of the water. If the water is pure, the reflection will be bright. If the water is dirty, the reflection will be very dim. So, like that, the reflection of or the reflected consciousness which appears through this medium might appear to be sometimes bright, sometimes low, mean sometimes dim, etc. Say like for example, humans, it's bright. Maybe the rocks, etc. may be dim. This is how we have to understand. But the Chaitanyam is same. The Chaitanyam, the distribution of the Chaitanyam, the Atma is same in all. Never get confused here. The Chaitanyam is equally there. There is no difference in everywhere. The Chaitanyam is same, but the reflection may be bright or dim according to the medium. Okay. So this Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho, we are clear that. Then we will go to the 6th verse. एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणीत्युपधारय अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्तथा. What a beautiful verse. Sarvani Bhutani. All the objects of this world. Sarvani Bhutani. All the objects or all the parts of this universe. Etadyonini is a mixture of these two Prakriti. Already we told that, right? Anything that you see here is a mixture of Bodham and Jadam. Consciousness and the Jadavastu, insentient thing. So this is a mixture of these two. Everything in this universe is a mixture of Bodham and Jadam in the beginning of your search for truth. Our search for truth starts with these two Ghadagam. Two things. Our search for truth starts with two. One is consciousness, the other is Jadavastu. Bodham, Jadam. And what is the ultimate result of this search? The Jadam is an appearance in Bodham. There is nothing is there as Jadam. Everything that appears as Jadam is Bodham itself. Why? Because if there is no consciousness, there is no Jadam. Because of that, everything that appears as Jadam has to be consciousness only. The snake that appears on a rope has to be rope only. There is no snake there. The snake that appears on a rope because of our ignorance is rope only. There are no two things, one rope and one snake. There is only rope is there. Similarly, this world, this Jadavastu, which appears as this universe, as humans and plants and animals. See, everyone has got its own loka, you see. We see whatever humans in humans experience, we say Manushya Lokam. And a loka which is appearing to a dog is a dog's world. And what the dog sees is not what a human sees. The Manushya Lokam is different from a animal world. Animal world is different from plant's world. To know what as a plant they experience, you have to be a plant. Or to know what is the animal world, we have to be an animal. Then only we know what animal lokam is. As of now, we are humans and we know what we know is only a human world which appears in front of us as this 8 Prakriti, right? 8, which makes it possible to appear or which gives life to this is the Jiva Bhutam, that is Jiva Bhavam. So what Bhagavan says here is that Sarvani Bhutani, all the objects is a mixture of these two Prakriti. Upadharaya, know this like this. Tatha, similarly, Aham. Aham means here, Aham, Krishna. Whenever Krishna says Aham, we have to understand that it is Brahman, Paramatma. As Paramatma, Krishna feels Aham, Paramatma, in me, Kritsnasya Jagataha, the whole universe. This whole universe, Prabhavaha, Pralayaha, it arises. Prabhavaha means it arises, then Pralayaha, it gets dissolved in me. So in between sthiti also we have to remember, right? Sarga sthiti pralaya. Creation stays for some time. The sthiti also we have to realize, we have to take that also into account, which is not mentioned here. So prabhavaha, sthitaha, pralayaha. The creation, this is what Taittiriya Upanishad says clearly. Yato va imani bhuta nijayante ye najata nijivanti yat prayantya abhisambhishanti. All that which appears, yato va imani bhutani jayante, all these bhutas, all these prakritis, including the jiva bhava also together, this para prakriti and apara prakriti, all these sarvani bhutani edatyunini, the mixture of these two prakriti, the eight prakriti and the one para prakriti, both, all these 8 plus 1 9 you can take, all these prakriti yatova imani bhutani jayante ena jatani jivanti, it stays for some time. Yet prayant abhisambhishanti, it gets dissolved. Tad vijijñāsasva. Know that. Same thing. Upadharaya, iti upadharaya. Yet prayant abhisambhishanti, tad vijijñāsasva, tad brahmeti. That is what here says. Me. Aham kritsnasya jagataha. Prabhava pralayas tatha. Similarly, this whole universe which appears in me and stays for some time gets dissolved in me, and I am only there. Sarvam Brahmamayam. There is nothing else. Right? So, it is, what is then appearing all this? It is the Brahma Shakti. It is the Brahma Shakti is what that appears as Para Prakriti and Apara Prakriti without causing any change to the Brahman. All the changes that is happening is in the appearances. Without doing anything, the water, the mirage water cannot wet even a single, say, sand. A grain also it cannot wet. Right? That means there is no change. When as many snakes appear on a rope, the rope is unchanged. The snake cannot do anything to the rope. Similarly, without causing any change to the Brahman, to the consciousness, all the change that is happening in this world, right, is an appearance which cannot do any damage to the Brahman. It cannot cause any change to the Brahman. And who is this Brahman? Tattvamasi. You are that. Aham Brahmasmi. I am that. Krishna. Bhagavan Krishna also says, in me, aham kritsnasya jagataha. I am that Chaitanyam. And Upanishad says, you are also the same. When what is the cause of worry? All the birth and death, the Prabhavaha and Pralayaha, all that Srishti and Samharam, All that, it is just an appearance. It is ignorance. It is an illusion. It is an illusion. You are that Vastu. I am that same Vastu. We are all the same Vastu here. There is nothing that is getting destroyed. There is nothing that is getting born. There is nothing here other than Brahman. That is why Bhagavan says, in the second chapter, I will read out that. Let me see that. Natvevaham natujasam. What is that? One second. Natvam neme janadhipaha. I keep forgetting the verses. Anyone, which number it is? Which number? 10. 12. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Natvevaham jatu nasam natvam neme janadhipaha na chaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vayamatah param. Because of this reason, Bhagavan, in the beginning only he said, on the 12th verse only Bhagavan said, as soon as he started Ashocya Nanya Shochatvam, he started with the 11th verse, Bhagavan Vaja. Next verse he said, Natvevaham Natvevaham Jatunasam Natvam Neme Janadibaha. Aham tu Jatu. Na Asam. It's a double negative. That is, I was ever there. Right? Aham tu Jatu na asam tu eva. Right? And tvam na asi eva. You are also there. You have never been not there. I am never been not there. And not only that, Ibe Janadipaha na asanna eva. This Janadipaha means all these kings and your father, your forefathers, etc. Whoever is there standing, these people were ever there. You are ever there. I was ever there. This is the point. Bhagavan directly points to the Atma Vastu there in the 12th verse itself. Now, then, Ataha Param na bhavishyamaha. It is not that you are not going to be there tomorrow. You will always be ever there. This is what is the meaning. Right? So, etadyonini bhutani Sarvani Tyupadharaya Aham Kritsnasya Jagataha. The Kritsnasya Jagataha means this whole universe. This whole universe, Prabhavaha Pralayaha. I am the Paramakaranam. I am the Adhishtanam. I am the base from which all this arises and gets dissolved. Right? Okay, I think this is good enough. We'll stop today. We're stopping early little today. It's okay. Next verse is beautiful. 7th verse. Mattah paradaram nanyat kinjitasti dhananjaya mahi sarvamidam prodam sutre manigana iva. Please, there will be no difficulty in understanding these verses. It will be so easy. It will be so easy because so much of explanation Bhagavan has given. But still, we will continue in our next class from 7th word onwards. Beautiful. I'm so excited to have this sessions going on, right? Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Harihi Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu.